And we're back again, everyone. Hope you're having a good day today. We're here doing the lessons of A Course in Miracles, and today we are doing lesson number 182. And the title of this lesson is I Will Be Still an Instant and Go Home. Beautiful, beautiful lesson today. Hope you enjoy it. This world you seem to live in is not home to you. And somewhere in your mind, you know that this is true. A memory of home keeps haunting you, as if there were a place that called you to return, although you do not recognize the voice, nor what it is the voice reminds you of. Yet still you feel an alien here, from somewhere all unknown. Nothing so definite that you could say with certainty, you are in exile here. Just a persistent feeling, sometimes not more than a tiny throb, at other times hardly remembered, actively dismissed, but surely to return to mind again. No one but knows whereof we speak, yet some try to put by their suffering in games they play to occupy their time and keep their sadness from them. Okay, so I think that's speaking to distraction. So in our society, our cell phones, television, alcohol, food, going out to eat, indulging in illegal drugs, whatever, okay? Others will deny that they are sad and do not recognize their tears at all. Still others will maintain that that what we speak of is illusion, not to be considered more than but a dream. Yet who, in simple honesty, without defensiveness and self-deception, would deny he understands the words we speak? We speak today for everyone who walks this world, for he is not at home, this world being planet Earth. He goes uncertainly about in endless search, seeking in darkness what he cannot find, not recognizing what it is he seeks. 1,000 homes he makes, yet none contents his restless mind. He does not understand he builds in vain. The home he seeks cannot be made by him. There is no substitute for heaven. All he ever made is hell, was hell. Perhaps you think it is your childhood home that you would find again. The childhood of your body and its place of shelter are a memory now so distorted that you merely hold a picture of a past that never happened. Ooh. Yet there is a child in you who seeks his father's house and who knows that he is alien here. This childhood is eternal, with an innocence that will endure forever. Where this child shall go is holy ground. It is his holiness that lights up heaven, and that brings to earth the pure reflection of the light above, wherein our earth and heaven joined as one. Good thing to look forward to, right? It is this child in you your Father knows as his own son. It is this child in you your Father knows as his own son. So I definitely started feeling like this is making me think of inner child work, but in a higher vibrational way, I suppose. Or maybe not, like maybe inner child work is inner child work no matter what. But anyway, it is this child in you your Father knows as his own son. It is this child who knows his Father. He desires to go home so deeply, so unceasingly. His voice cries unto you to let him rest a while. He does not ask for more than just a few instants of respite, just an interval in which he can return to breathe again the holy air that fills his Father's house. You are his home as well. He will return, but give him just a little time to be himself within the peace that is his home, resting in silence and in peace and love. Little guy, what are you doing? This child needs your protection. He is far from home. He is so little that he seems so easily shut out, his tiny voice so readily obscured, his call for help almost unheard amid the grating sounds and harsh and rasping noises of the world. That is really beautiful. I feel like that's our real purity and our truth that's drowned out by all the so-called noises of the world. Yet does he know that in you still abides his sure protection. No matter what, we have his protection. You will fail him not. He will go home and you will go along with him. This child is your defenselessness, your strength. I love that. He trusts in you. He came because he knew you would not fail. He whispers of his home unceasingly to you, for he would bring you back with him, that he himself might stay and not return again where he does not belong and where he lives an outcast in a world of alien thoughts. His patience has no limits. He will wait until you hear his gentle voice within you, calling you to let him go in peace along with you to where he is at home and you with him. When you are still an instant, when the world recedes from you, when valueless ideas cease to have value in your restless mind, then you will hear his voice. So poignantly, he calls to you that you will not resist him longer. In that instant, he will take you to his home, and you will stay with him in perfect stillness, silent and at peace, beyond all words, untouched by fear and doubt, sublimely certain that you are at home. Rest with him frequently today, for he was willing to become a little child that you might learn of him how strong is he who comes without defenses, offering only love's messages to those who think he is their enemy. So, okay, once again, like we're these themes, defenselessness and people who you think are your enemy, having patience and loving them. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. In that instant, he will take you to his home, and you will stay with him in perfect stillness, silent and at peace, beyond all words, untouched by fear and doubt, sublimely certain that you are at home. Rest with him frequently today, for he was willing to become a little child that you might learn of him how strong he is who comes without defenses. I'm rereading this, I'm sorry, but maybe not. Offering only love's messages to those who think he is their enemy. He holds the might of heaven in his hand and calls them friend and gives his strength to them that they see he would be friend to them. He asks that they protect him, for his home is far away and he will not return to it alone. Christ is reborn as but a little child each time a wanderer would leave his home. For he must learn that what he would protect is but this child, who comes defenseless and who is protected by defenselessness. Protected by defenselessness. Think about that. Go home with him from time to time today. You are as much an alien here as he. So I think this is saying your little child. Go home with your little child today, with your defenselessness. Take time today to lay aside your shield, which profits nothing, and lay down the spear and sword you raised against an enemy without existence. Christ has called you friend and brother. He has even come to ask your help in letting him go home today, completed and completely. He has come as does a little child who must beseech his father for protection and for love. He rules the universe, and yet he asks unceasingly that you return with him and take illusions as your gods no more. You have not lost your innocence. It is for you to yearn. It is for this you yearn, your innocence. This is your heart's desire. This is the voice you hear, and this call which cannot be denied. The Holy Child remains with you. His home is yours. Today, he gives you his defenselessness, and you accept it in exchange for all the toys of battle you have made. And now the way is open, and the journey has an end in sight at last. Be still an instant and go home with him, and be at peace a while. Wow, so that's really, really a beautiful lesson today. And I love that the year of forgiveness has this gorgeous little picture, as I like to show them, with a person holding on to their inner child and bringing their little animal friend along, zooming through the cosmos, going home. All right, lesson 182. I will be still an instant and go home. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one you know as Jesus. One of the reasons you keep busy in this world is because you are afraid to be still. You are highly productive. You jog and run, go to the gym, make all kinds of arrangements throughout the day. You barely stop to be still and go within. It is there, in the quiet space of your heart and mind, that you find the truth of who you are. In meditation, prayer, and contemplation, you come to understand how scared you are and how lonely you feel. As long as you keep running on that hamster wheel and that the West loves to run you out on, you will not make progress. You will not come to see the demons that drive you. You will not see why you are so heavily armored and ready to fight. Not until you stop, become quiet, and listen to that still, small voice within will you get the guidance you need. When you are polluted with fear, drugs, alcohol, workaholism, and shopaholism, all these isms that you have in this society driving you to seek outside yourself that which cannot be found there, you exhaust yourself. Many of you are tired. You need to rest, but you never feel better. Each day comes and you drag yourself out of bed to continue on the roads of the ego's world. We ask you now to stop that journey. Not permanently, of course, but pause just for a few minutes. Stop the judgments, the fear, and the endless action. Sit quietly with yourself and Christ consciousness and invite that into your life, into your being. Truly and absolutely, with every cell of your body, invite peace into your mind. You know you have chased many idols. You have chased many tantalizing temptations, and not a one of them has made you happy. They may have given you pleasure for a little while, but you are not happy. You know some terrible error is playing out on this plane, an error of fear and separation. It is that realization that you become teachable and surrender to your desire to return home to the arms of love. In that surrender, you find that peace you seek. We come to you every day because we know the truth. We come to you because we know how all of you suffer. We come to you to lead you toward that doorway into peace. Keep walking with us. We hold your hand and we support you as you go along that path you have chosen into fear. We merely return you home to your natural state, to your natural home in the arms of God. I am that one you know as Jesus, and we will speak to you again tomorrow. All right, everyone, be still an instant and go home today, a couple times if you can. And enjoy. I'll see you tomorrow. Love to all.